Hey guys, we're the Professionalists, Mikey and Solon right here. Going through the last level of Condemned. But we have a confession to make.
It seems that by cleaning out a file,
Government conspiracy.
they don't mean Michael put this through the dishwasher. We lost all of the sound from the original play, so we are currently just watching back and commenting over what we did.
We were good in the beginning.
And it looks like what we're doing now
Turned out to be
is being
kind of a failure.
harassed by a crazy man in a coat.
You still
Nope.
don't get it?
Still don't get it.
I've been using
Oh,
you, Ethan Thomas.
Oh,
Now what are we gonna do?
but you said you loved me.
Everyone's used us.
Followed you and used you to
I still
find the
don't see why
serial
that's such a
killer
bad
you so
thing.
desperately sought.
I mean, yeah, it was a bit, sick. Yeah, see, he even knows he was a bit
I
overdramatic.
must admit,
I was a bit dramatic.
He kind of killed them in very sadistic ways, and
a bit of fun, you know.
he enjoyed it a little bit.
Got good at it.
But even so, that serial killer's dying.
Bureau.
No, Michael,
Some
it's
things
not
are
right to
unavoidable.
kill killers, even if they have
course.
killed themselves.
Since you're no
If they
longer
killed
going to be
themselves,
in
we don't need to kill them.
There's a comma in
Go
there.
on this way.
No, I didn't hear it.
You prefer to die.
You never listen to my commas,
At
Michael.
least he didn't like the torturer's methods. Oh, just because it's too risky.
Perhaps a slit across the throat.
I may look like a totally normal dude, but I'm completely sick in the head.
I don't know if he ever looked normal.
He looks like a totally normal dude. Like, just some jacket guy you'd find anywhere.
Meh. I think the knife is really what sets him off.
Internal organs bleeding.
Oh, yes, he was one of mine, too.
Oh, hi there.
It's Ezio.
But I got there first.
Our savior.
Oh! Oh, there goes that finger.
My finger. He's just like, see it? See it? It's gone. There it goes. Somebody bleeding a little bit.
Nope.
Find and destroy it.
He had a lightsaber knife. Oh, hey, this is the part where we can move again.
Kill it.
And
Go kill it now. Oh,
Ow,
we're on fire.
I'm standing in fire. I remember that.
Stop standing in fire, Michael.
My years of WoW taught me much. AKA
Yes.
always stand in the fire.
Flaming 2x4s.
All
It's everything.
that was my favorite part. Ooh, wow!
Bird.
Yep, that was my
Great.
favorite part of this entire level. Was just the flaming 2x4.
There's really not much added to this
No.
level except for all the plot like slams into your face.
2x4 with fire.
You always belong to us.
Who are you? I don't.
Anyways,
Oh,
right.
right.
The screen went black and I heard that. Running.
I'm in a shed.
So on the plus
Ooh.
side, we kind of lost the recording and messed all that up because our memory card filled up. On the plus side, we get to go back and look at this game from the kind of a holistic perspective from the last level on.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I have no idea. That wall just... See, it's been so long since we last looked at this, it's actually going to be surprising remembering what happened.
Why did I do that?
And I will finally get to view not only this game, but my gameplay style as a third party. And I think I'm going to hate myself.
You mean like banging on walls with wooden 2x4s that are on fire?
That was my favorite. I'm not mad at myself about that.
Whack.
I regret nothing.
I can't figure out where the hell I'm going, so I'm just gonna bang on shit until it breaks. Which is pretty much the method of playing video games.
Not this game so much, but...
Hey, saving, that means we're going the right way.
Yeah.
So, this has been a weird game. Wouldn't you agree? There's a weird place where this stands.
Bam.
In that there's no
Punk.
real reason for it to be as ridiculously fun as it is.
Yep, yeah.
It has this like little short story that spends most of its time wrapping you up in a little winding mystery that's so full of holes and nonsense.
Burn victims.
And it's like Stephanie Meyer's cheese grater at
Yep.
home. She just has one at home, and it's just a contrived mess of personality disorders. So it's like you got the setting of like a wild goose chase inside a dilapidated apartment, or a dilapidated subway, or department store, or barn. Everything's pretty much dilapidated. The whole setting is just dilapidated.
Ooh, there's a guy with fire. He must be a fire brother.
Apparently, the near future is just this grim place where everyone lives under boxes, and the only reasonable social philosophies are kill everything.
Frogman.
Which really comes into context when all the cops also think, oh, we should kill everything.
Yep. Oh, see, I remember. This is the part where I should not have jumped over so soon and let them kill themselves. But I decided I wanted to get in. And now they're all attacking me instead of beating each other. This was one of the worst decisions I've ever made in this game.
One of them?
One of them.
It's also, you're like looking back and like, I should be over there!
I tried to go back like, okay, there's gotta be some way I can just jump back. Nope.
Hey!
And then I took them out both with one hit.
Like a boss?
Must get back! Nope, sorry. Take a new one. Because my old one was getting too dangerously close to my hand.
So, the graphics aren't bad. It's like a lot of darkness, but everything, the idea of all graphics really, you set the tone, right? And you got this tone that's just dark.
That is what this game could be called. Very much dark.
The darkness?
No, just dark.
Oh.
Anyways.
You got character design is very simple. At best, it's very repetitive. I mean, you have like what we commented on the very first video or something was, wow, this character doesn't look like he really wants to be here all that much.
Yeah. Oh, why did? There we go. Get the gun.
Kind of hanging out.
Whoop.
To be punny, Paper Mario has more depth than Thomas does.
Yeah,
as the main character.
Yeah, he does.
Although, to be fair,
where the oh, there he
Paper
is.
Mario's awesome. So,
well, yeah. Oh, no, nope, don't want to hit him with that. Get the flame. This guy can take bullets. He needs fire. See? That's all. Oh, God. Oh, why would I put my face up to that?
kissy kissy.
I need to wash my hand now.
You got like the level design of this whole area. I mean, of all the levels. I mean, it looks like they tried to do a lot of things. Just a lot of different things. I mean, even the level before this one is the, what is it, the house? The house where you've got to go all the different ways. It's like, oh, it's kind of this open area where you kind of got to go 4 different places. But it's all pretty much the same linear game, which in this game worked pretty well. And I think it's a great way to tribute to linear gameplay.
Oh yeah, it's very much,
especially if it's going to be like a horror game.
Yeah, it's very linear, but you know it works for this because that's what they needed to do for this to work. It's not focused on its story. It's not focused on anything. It's kind of the story, but mainly it's just focused on you hitting things with sticks and guns.
There's this guy that comes behind you, so you keep running farther ahead.
Well, yeah.
Grab the stick. Go pick it up.
Whoa, bear hug. Yeah! Knock it off! Hit him. Oh, right. I remember this part of the game because this is the part I did 20 times. Strap in, folks. Oh god, there's another one.
Now you're surrounded.
Well, oh, damn. Haha!
Sticking out of you.
Whenever those guys drop something, they start walking like ducks. Until they bear hug me. Oh, come on, there's health right back there! I know, no! Apparently I don't care.
So, the house thing was a creative idea.
Ow!
But you have so, limited ways of exploring the house.
Oh!
Oh,
Death,
you died.
Death one of many.
That'll be familiar.
It's like deja vu. It's not just because I'm watching it back, it's because the second time, and the third time, and the fourth time, it all felt like deja vu. You will see.
So, the narrative doesn't really hold this game up at all. It's a mess.
Oh yeah,
Right?
no,
I'm not off base in any way.
No, I completely agree.
So when you hear the idea of a Condemned 2, it's just like,
Definitely a Scooby-Doo moment.
But I mean, to be fair to the plot, it kind of happens in about half an hour. They'll find out. Kind of looking back, which isn't fair, but the ending of this game, it's bad. It's not good at all. But it's so funny and silly, and
we will get there.
I'm excited to get there.
Aha! I knew you were coming this time. Didn't know you were coming though.
The thing is that I usually think of something like, oh, it's narratively awful.
Intro,
to be
my favorite character. Double. It's, you know what his head reminds me of? Oh, right. Okay. His head reminds me of Little Smith. He's got the dreads. He's got the.
What are you talking about?
Little Smith. His kid.
Oh, Little Smith.
Little Smith.
Willow.
Not Will.
The owl on the
Not Willow. He has a son too. Or is Willow the son?
Willow's the daughter.
I'm not talking about the daughter. I'm talking about the son. He's not when you see the hair really long, but he's just. It reminds me of him.
He whips his hair back and forth.
And And
he also kicks your ass.
Yeah.
Like the Karate Kid.
Exactly. That's what I was going for. He's a grown-up version of the Karate Kid.
You're so sick of this. You're like, all right, back to this guy.
Yeah.
Whatever. Screw you, man. You still can't block.
No, still blocking is still not my thing. I have never been a blocker. All the
Look at how
time.
reactive these guys are, though. I mean, this is where the game is just
Don't
such
even
a beautiful thing, especially because when this came out, it was one of the first games on the Xbox to really shine, to really put a.
It was the first game that came out with the Xbox.
Oh yeah, collectibles all like Xbox and crap.
Yep.
But I think the first thing that this game really holds it all together is the pacing of the combat, which makes sense if it's the entire focus of your game. The narrative, the mystery of this game, focus.
No, and even at the end,
It's something that's kind of like icing on the cake, or stale icing on the cake. But what the cake is made of is combat, is hitting things hard over the head, right? As I swinging my fist in a swinging motion.
Here's Little Smith again, kind of beating me with his double sticks of doom, and doing his. Oh yeah, well, ow!
Kicked him. You should have swung him.
No, the kick. There are his teeth. Although I kicked him in the torso.
Don't judge him.
Teeth. So. This guy's just all up in my shit.
I'm really not sure if this guy's cool, or if he's just cool compared to everything else.
I still want to think of him as cool, but
He's also owning your shit.
I still don't know where he came from.
He's still owning you.
I mean, that's another thing I had with this game. Like, I enjoyed the ending when we get there, and I kind of see how...
Don't you want to get there?
It kind of helps tie things together.
I'm like a schoolgirl over here. I just want to get to the end. I'm so excited.
It helps...
Face.
Look, he walks like a duck. Anyways,
He
tie...
walks somewhere. It's pretty cool. Oh, I am unarmed. Now what do I do? Go find something.
I'm not going to pick up my weapon. I'm going to go make another one that's not on fire.
Like
Because
some of our
apparently...
AI has regressed over time. Apparently. Modern warfares.
I can understand why he wouldn't want a flaming stick after what looks like happened to his face. But
I'm kind of turned off by fire.
But anyways, what I was saying is, I mean, the ending kind of ties this all up together and blah 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 and what it does and how it does and blah blah blah. It's just annoying because we get to the very beginning of this episode. We get to it and we got to it and it was like, oh well, the guy's about to kill us, torture us. The one guy who goes up here saves us. Okay, I kind of understand that. And then there's something else. It kind of reminded me of Twilight Princess, where, oh look, we got Gant or whatever. Sorry, there's been another mastermind behind this the entire time that you never would have guessed.
Except that we would have guessed because it was Gant.
Well,
And in this one,
but not this one. Okay, that was maybe a bad example, but I'm just saying the random suddenness of, okay, you beat the boss that has been the boss for the entire game, and now there's another secret one behind it, and just kind of a dick with you.
isn't that cliche? Cliche as far as games go.
Some games, but I mean...
I mean, it's not like Mega Man. Okay, Dr. Wily's the bad guy.
Stick.
He's always the bad guy.
I don't like his sticks. I'm not going to take his sticks. I want my fire stick. I mean, I guess there's a difference between Mega Man and whatnot, because when you beat Dr. Wily, there might be a bigger thing behind him, but it's a construct of Wily's design, or it's him in a bigger robot suit. This, it's like, oh, we beat the end boss, but no. Now there's this mystical stuff that you kind of experience throughout the game, it also could just be completely crazy. We're not really going to tell you. And, it's just... And if the two stick together... this is what I like.
It's not perfect.
No, it's bad.
But
it's amazing. I love it that they get confused and hit each other, especially since they're both apparently blind. It makes it better for them.
Combat is the best stuff.
Yeah.
It's a fun glitch, so who cares?
Anyways, yeah, I mean, like, the two-stick guy, he shows up in the house from the previous episode. He shows up once, I can fight him, and it's like, oh, well, that was kind of interesting. Where did he really come from? And now he's here. If they would have put him throughout the game more, instead of just like those kind of flashbacks where we kind of saw him, but could have made him any kind of crazy demon thing we saw, that would have been better, because then he would have had a presence, and it would have felt more real when he showed up as in the capacity he is now. But the way they just introduced him and had him throughout, they didn't enunciate him well enough as a permanent character. I don't know if I
actually agree with you, because the whole game I thought of these...
Oh right, these guys have guns.
I'm pretty off. Spoil a little crap out of this.
Try not to!
I know.
Grab the rifle. Yeah! Oh, now oh boy!
This is weird. It's a dumb fight. I freaking hate when games do this. There goes all your bullets.
Yeah, well, no, I got two. Those.
I mean, this is like Dead Island syndrome.
Yep, Dead Island. Such a good game.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No.
You never played it, suck a dick. It was a good game. 6 bullets. It was a good game, except when they went all shooter on you. Then it was annoying.
That's the whole second half of the game, though.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't.
You were on the island for like maybe 6 hours or something.
This
is about like a portion of the game.
And
then the sewer levels and the.
Well, when I got into the city, yeah, but the city was
the church.
The city was one section of the game. And there were some missions where I had to deal with people with guns, but once I got past that, it was all back to.
Still, though, Dead Island is a great thing to bring up for this game because it's another game that is focused on combat, on melee, hand-to-hand combat.
It is.
And that was a thing that it did well. Once it got away from that, it was very bad as far as a first-person shooter goes.
When it made you focus on being a first-person shooter,
it was...
That's understandable.
I don't know why they would choose to do that, except for if they wanted to sell it like... like, oh, we're a modern Whisper.
Well, no, I think...
Just for those... for the investors, basically.
Well, it makes sense plot-wise. Plot-wise, it's like, oh, well, yeah, there's going to be some people in all this who are bad... Oh, Jesus, that guy. There's going to be some people in this who are bad people who are going to try to take advantage of the rest of them, and they're going to use guns. That's understandable, and I can see why it's there via the plot. Other than that, it's crap. Just, that's all it was.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, I mean... In an apocalyptic scenario like that, are you honestly going to think there aren't going to be people like that?
I know, but it wasn't fun.
It wasn't fun. And yeah, they could have gone without it, but it added to the realism that the game otherwise had none of.
I don't know. I think that
hey, look,
the opposite of having the guns would be having more zombies.
It's a little Stickman Smithy.
Stickman Smithy.
You know, I always regretted not bringing a gun to this guy. It would have made this fight so much easier if I'd saved some bullets.
This is way cooler. Look at this guy. He's awesome. You're going to get up close and personal and
he's kung
really
fu
explore as he beats your face in.
I'm doing
in one hit.
Yeah!
Oh!
I'm surprised they didn't take damage from that throwing stick to the face.
That was cool.
That was a good ending. Well, screw you, buddy.
So with this whole combat thing, I mean, Extra Credits had an amazing episode on the idea of pacing. And I think this just totally proves it here. When you smack something and it recoils, but then counterattacks in this weird way that the enemies do in this game, where they kind of flail back and then backswing at you, and every time you go like, oh my gosh, it backswinged at me.
Well, yeah, I mean, they very much are good. They're very much good with the combat of, taking it and then taking the force of your hit and turning it into...
I mean, when you start to get down to it, when you'd attack these guys, right? Mm-hmm. And it started to come together, and you would attack him and then retreat a little bit, and to attack him again, wait for his attack, it almost became
a dance.
Zen-like.
It was a dance.
You I've almost reached Nirvana playing Condemned Criminal Origins.
I almost reached Nirvana playing Deadly Premonition 2, but that was mostly because all the
That's
time
a different Nirvana.
That's the Nirvana of, wow, I haven't slept or eaten
It's kind of like a tennis match almost,
days. Oh yeah, this is very much like a dance, a tennis match. It's all...
It has a great flow to it.
It's
and
action
it works really
reaction.
well. I mean, not only the combat between players, that flow is great between the player character and the enemy, but also just the literal...
Grab the bird! Grab the bird! Yeah!
Just collect all these ones.
Yep.
No, it's just a way in or something. Whatever.
I like how they make me take the stick. Although it doesn't really look like a stick. It looks like it's grooved and made of metal, as a stick is usually not.
Well, it's not a wooden stick.
Right, here we are. Now see again. This is the first we see of this guy, too.
Oh,
Whoever the hell he is. The last boss isn't, double stick man, like we thought he would be. It's this. Thanks.
Isn't this the guy though from your nightmares and stuff?
No, the nightmare guy. That face more resembles Stickman than this guy.
Oh yeah.
This guy, he's just kind of here. We gonna assume he's related to
This
this.
guy's way cooler than you.
Yeah.
Giant board.
I have to get used to the stick. It's not on fire. Twirls.
He puts it all in there so he just spins. All the health packs.
Lots of health kits. One can assume that they belong. I'm so bad at blocking, and that's another thing about this game. You can't just get used to the blocking.
Can't just let them kill each other.
Because their attacks are so varied, and they look so similar that... it's really hard. I don't know how I dodged that one. Finish him! Don't bother with the special stuff, just hit him.
No, but on the other end of that, I mean, since the focus is on the combat, they do give you a lot of options.
Oh yeah, you definitely have a lot of options.
But in a way that in a kind of clever way where your options are also limited and they're balanced in a way that some games don't really have. I mean, you have your sniper and you have your automatic rifle, you have your shotgun. They all serve different purposes, usually based on range, which is a big thing in first-person shooter. In here, you're close up, no matter what. So your options are always.
I love it. You say it's a glitch, I say it's the best part of this game.
But where here you have, what do you have? You have strike with your weapon, you have kick, you have stun, the awesome taser, the coolest thing ever.
Which I do not have anymore. Very sad.
I know.
Okay.
And you have block. Wait, did I say block? I think I said
No.
block.
Whoa. So now we're fighting Hellraiser,
It does not hit you as hard as the stick man.
who is apparently also a martial arts master.
Or he doesn't even look like a martial artist. He just looks like he knows, he's like LARP games. He knows how to make the stick spin in his hands, like the way that I would do. But yeah, I would probably pretend to do that if I had a stick that was very long.
Every time I have to sweep
And a
anything,
cloak.
that's what I look like.
This is me sweeping. Sweepy micro.
He's lunging. Beat him.
They do the whole parry thing at you. They kind of threaten to try to block and then attack, which is kind of cool. Kind of adds to the dance.
What I hated about fighting these guys is some of their hits, especially with the dual stick guy. A lot of their hits didn't look like they were hits because I was so used to the full swing and hits of the mobs, the little guys, that his subtle kind of swings didn't look like hits to me. And
yeah, they kind of go right through you. I don't
right. Grab him. Grab his shoulder. Come on, hit the button.
It's a weird boss fight. You know what I'm gonna do now that he's on the ground?
Rip out his motor pieces
I'm just gonna pull this thing off.
because something told me
my
to do
hand,
it.
that hurt. I should have.
Whoop.
Let's see.
Whoop. There's this guy again. Let's one-shot him. Nope. There we go.
Blocked you.
He did. They're too good for me. And now I'm out of health. So... Awkward. Nope, there's more. Get the health. Lots
Just
of
when you
health.
thought there was no health.
In a world where there's always more health, there's always more health. Thomas
Yeah, I think that's...
Ethan Thomas. And now I'm Apparently this guy who can just jump.
I guess this is a scenic place for the final boss fight. A poorly lit attic.
Well, I mean, if I'm gonna fight Hellraiser, it better be in a poorly lit attic.
I don't always fight Hellraiser.
When I do, my vision gets all shitty, and he flips at me.
Looking at you, man.
Oh, ninja, bam! Oh, ninja again, bam! Oh, see, I get kind of
There's
good.
your flow, yeah, you got it.
Oh, yeah!
That's when you
Grab him in the spine. Ow.
Because that just makes sense.
Ah! God, there's so much blood in my retina.
Nowhere else. Just
Oh,
specifically.
and when I do that, apparently I go down.
Man,
And then
terrible. Like, that's awful.
Then I wake up. He has not taken the advantage to kill me.
Or pull out your spine.
Now we're in God knows where. And there's one... Always.
I wonder what I'm supposed to do.
And
There you go.
We're in Burning Woods, and just like an honorable opponent that my apparently samurai Hellraiser brethren is, he waits for me to get up, even though he's got a much bigger stick than me. Why can't I have this?
Light.
Oh.
Light.
Ow.
Oh. I need right there.
Of course, this final scene would be black and white.
Oh!
Trying to help portray the good and the evil with the black
There you
and
go.
the whites and the grays. Nope, they're just too lazy. See, they kind of do that.
They didn't want to do all the fire colors everywhere.
Well, it's not a-
They made everything too bright.
It's not they didn't want to, it's they ran out of money.
It's like they
That
pulled.
stuff does cost extra, you know.
They pulled an us, and right at the very end, they just stopped giving a fuck, and they just had to do... No! Grab him in the jaw! Stop hitting him.
Hey!
Give me this! I want your braces! Where's your lunch money? Have sack lunch today, nerd? Fine, I'll take your braces. Right, lower jaw. Oh, hey, now I can tell her. And apparently
I'm bored with you.
I choked her.
Times two.
Jump down after him! Nope,
And-
that's not a good thing to do. Now we run.
Meanwhile, in the Hall of Justice...
Wonder Woman leaves the oven on fire. Malcolm! Not just on, she leaves it on fire.
Superheroes. Super Cook.
Malcolm!
No, apparently I've figured... Oh, right! This is what we look like, because I haven't seen us enough to recognize us. And then the cops get there.
Officer, I know I'm covered in blood, but it's not what it looks like.
Look, I pulled this guy's jaw out. But don't worry, everything's fine. Oh, no, it wasn't the cops, it was Malcolm. I remember.
Malcolm pretending to be
can
a
never
cop.
go back.
I can't ever go back, can I?
No! We can never go back
Not to your
to
own
Harlem.
life.
Hey, Thomas.
You have looked into the
He looks like a sad puppy. He's like, oh,
wow, he
I'm
does.
in trouble.
I can't go back to work. You know, since you know all this, why didn't you do it?
mastering one's fear and controlling one's hatred.
I don't think any of this has anything to do with what I just went through. But,
At least
if you say
it's
so.
over. It's dead.
Yes, now the killings will stop. Right? Right?
What was that sound? You son of a bitch.
Stop the car.
No, hold on.
You
Just
still
listen to me
don't
for a
understand.
second. She's
He's done
still alive.
unspeakable
I'm
things,
sending her back to
even though
Vietnam.
Those he killed were killers themselves.
She's 13. She's got good lung
He
capacity.
isn't.
She can stay in the trunk.
responsible. He's not in his right mind.
We should stop the
Goddamn car now.
I
That's
am your father. He's also a sad puppy.
that is such an okay face. Okay, don't pull off to the side of the road. Just stop right in the middle.
Open the trunk.
This isn't a 13-year-old Vietnamese prostitute at all.
Thomas,
don't.
don't.
Then what the hell is he good for?
He
I'm
was
gonna
a
shoot
good
him.
boy. We were all good people.
He really
We
did
were
try
able
to kill
fight
me.
it back, most of us.
My nephew.
My nephew was not as strong.
Oh, right, okay,
See,
so
now he
No
looks like
victim,
a totally
destroyed
not
so many
insane
things.
serial killer again.
I
Fought to
call
save
bullshit.
him.
I still
must
think he
continue
does.
to do so.
I don't care whether
As
a
opposed
sick
to
fuck
us,
is in his
with
right
blood
mind or not.
fingerprints smeared on our face.
Think of what you are doing. Both of you have a chance for redemption.
Redemption? I didn't do a damn thing
Listen,
wrong.
old man, you used me
Except for
just
kill
like he did. You
people and
you used me to
be
save
crazy
your precious
in
nephew,
general
a
sense.
serial killer.
They attacked me.
You're no better than he is.
You're
Oh damn.
Oh, it's a standoff. Oh,
Hey, look,
Stickman.
here's Stickman again.
This is the corner stories. Oh, the racist there.
No, that was Stickman.
How does it end?
See,
5, 4, 3, 2. Oh,
thought I
you
had-
sissied out.
Oh wow. See, I thought I had more time. Otherwise, I probably would have shot the bastard.
Well, really, he just got shot anyway. It's just that you didn't do it.
I know, but I wanted to shoot him.
They're the same ending.
I
This is killing me.
I
I don't have the box, but I would assume somewhere in PR they were like, it has
You
multiple
really know how to
endings.
impress a lady, Thomas.
Oh yeah.
Here's our favorite character.
Just kind of like
Why
how
lay low
I
with
missed you,
it?
Rosa.
how the Vin Diesel
I've been
story,
cleared
whatever it
of
is,
murders
not
by
Perfect Dark, but the
suspension
one
is my
after
thinking. I
that
guess
was
I
like,
just-
oh, you can
I don't
choose
know
to
if you
convert
trust
or you can choose to kill.
Yeah,
Exact
right.
same fucking movie.
Butcher Bay.
No,
Or-
it's
Yeah, I've been better. You said you
Yeah,
found
I know what
something.
you're talking about.
Chronicles of Riddick.
Thank you.
Yes. Very odd.
Awful.
A cult seems
Awful.
to be behind all this.
I think some
We
people
can tie
liked
them
it.
No,
to
I
the
like the
serial
movie.
killers
I
investigated
just didn't
Oh,
like
the
the
movie, right.
convert, kill. You
cult.
choose at the
The
beginning
man
of the
responsible was Leland Van Horn.
All right,
Yes,
what's going on
I
here?
know. He manipulated both you and us.
too enraged by
Why is
Vin
it
Diesel.
We have no Leland Van Horn in
It's a
custody.
normal thing. Vin Diesel-based amnesia.
Look, I explained all of this. in
Right, and
my
this is
decision.
kind of where it's explaining
But a
that,
lot of unanswered
you know, this
questions
is all a
remain, Thomas,
cult
which brings me
and blah
to
blah
why
blah
I'm
blah
here.
blah.
You
Maybe we
just
could make better
find a
sense
new
of all
job,
this
dude.
before we're
Why do you want to go
found.
back to the
I guess
Force?
you did your best.
That
Anyway,
seems like a terrible
results suggest
thing to, especially it's probably been like a few months.
alone.
Oh no,
No, like PTSD
Do you
or
know
anything.
anything about
Leland
this?
may not have been
Who
working
these-
alone.
Dun dun. Sequel.
Can I trust you? Well, I mean, hold on. I'm just gonna write down my menu order. Nope. Of course
You can trust me, Thomas. We've been through a lot together.
Don't you think the people in the van would be like, this is a weird conversation.
They
Any of it means.
kind of
Something weird. Something
Kinda paused for a
unexplainable
minute there.
happened during my
I
investigation.
think I heard her write
Truthfully,
something.
The questions you asked,
probably-
I just
Probably
I
nothing.
can't answer. I'm sorry.
Just time out, just like all
I'm
good
sorry
AI.
too, Thomas.
I'm sorry too,
I really
Thomas.
am.
I really am. Take care of yourself.
Bye,
Yeah, I mean,
Rosa.
I just killed the epitome of hatred and rage. I think I'll
Best
be fine.
character
And I
in the
haven't
game.
changed my clothes yet,
No.
but
Your
I've
favorite
I've
clothes.
kind of washed up a little bit, but not enough. So I'm gonna come wash up in this washroom. See, right here, I was kind of
I'm a
fine with.
sexy man.
I was kind of fine with the game ending the way it did right back then. I was like, yeah, you know, this is fine. And then this happens.
What?
Nope, vomiting. That's fine too. I can. Then this happens. This happens, and suddenly I understand why there's a condemned to. Ah, and then that happens. And then I really want to play Condemned 2.
No.
Yep.
I don't. Oh, I hate you, Thomas. I hate you and your stupid wide hips so much. This is why nobody likes you, Thomas.
I like it.
I made friends today. Dear diary. So, that's it. That's the end of the game.
And yeah, here we go with the team and all that fun credits. So, what do you say about this?
I think you say new game.
Oh,
I heard new game. That's what I heard.
No.
New game plus.
Right. Oh, how do you?
It's just the same game. It's just now plus.
Yeah.
So, I kind of bring all this up, not because I want you to think Condemned is some awesome pinnacle of gaming and I'm its fanboy savior. It's not. I mean, I am a fan of this game now. As far as how I went into this was very skeptical.
We
I'm
leave.
kind of coming out of it a little unjaded, a little bit.
I don't know. I'm leaving pretty skeptical about number 2, but I'm gonna play it anyways.
But it kind of got me thinking of how I look at video games. I mean, started this whole series with I started this video with a long list of things that are not great about the game. They're not that redeeming, and I would assume that in the second one, that they're also not that redeeming. I actually have looked at Metacritic, and it's kind of... It is a sequel. It has a lot of sequelitis involved with it. But it's these very specific things that the game focuses on, like its combat dynamics, its hand-to-hand melee-based game, that make it fun.
Yep.
It's not... I mean, I wish it did more with it. I think it actually could have done more with it if it, did a few things a little differently. But I mean, that's neither here nor there. It's a fun game, and this kind of hit me deep as we ran through it. I mean, I usually put a lot of stock in judging a game about its story and how good of a universe it has involved with it, or even like how it makes me feel as it goes on.
In a Freudian sense.
How does it make you feel?
Metal Mouth made me realize my issues with intimacy and just the female mouth in general.
Brought me back to my mother.
Yeah. Sorry. Continue.
Even games like Team Fortress 2 or Minecraft, which are very small, narratively set games, tell a kind of a pseudo-story with their atmosphere and how they do that. Condemned, however, is very ugly and unrefined, and is did a lot to just push like, oh, this is the 360, this is what the 360 can do. Look at how cool it is. Look at how 3D this all is.
Look at the graphics. Look at the reaction combat.
Which obviously did not age well. I mean, we have these games that really push graphical limits.
Nope.
And then in a few years they're old.
Yep. I mean, shit, Phil and I are playing Chrono Cross right now.
Oh, such a beautiful game.
And again, the graphics, just saying, the graphics are obviously a lot worse than 360 quality, but it is so much better to look at.
I'm actually, yeah. I nearly didn't even play this game. I just kind of passed over, and I'm really glad that I didn't.
Yeah.
It was a very rewarding experience.
It was.
Not from a personal standpoint, but just a fun standpoint.
Yep.
Underneath all these ugly extremities, there's something really there to care about. I mean, I don't know if, I don't think game mechanics really have anything to do with the games as art debate, but I think that we'll find out that they really do. As far as, I mean, when something is fun, that doesn't, I mean, something can be fun and artistic in its fun. Mm-hmm. So...
Underneath these ugly extremities, Mother was quite attractive. He just had to remove them.
There's just a couple things that really hold the whole shebang together. I mean, it's a really cool thing. Anyways, we're definitely done here. Thank you guys all for
putting up with all of this along with us. We couldn't have done it without you.
Why are these kids? Why do they keep talking? This is retarded. Anyways, thank you all for following our series, and do YouTube things to the YouTubes or whatever. And have a good game, y'all.